Hello, I'm Bethany Nowviskie from James Madison University in the United States, and I'm so pleased to join this discussion about digital access, inclusion, and the humanities. The perspective that I will bring to the panel is that of an English professor and dean of a university library system that includes as part of its remit not only access to information resources, that is, to digital and physical collections, but also responsibility for all campus educational technology systems and online learning support. This includes platforms and tools, and to that end, I also serve as JMU's Senior Academic Technology Officer. And it also includes deep staffing expertise in fields like instructional design. So my thinking and my organization's response to the access challenges posed by the pandemic has necessarily been holistic. How can we best support the continuity of teaching, learning, and research for our faculty, our students, and our staff? How do we meet them where they are in terms of the hardware and bandwidth challenges that they may be experiencing? How do we anticipate their needs for born digital and digitized content? And how do we support rich, interactive, inclusive instruction? How and where, too, must we speak for our students and faculty collaborators? How can we best protect them in an edtech and scholarly communications context that has become increasingly aggressive and exploitative? How do we amplify their voices, place them in control of their own information and research and learning experiences? How do we shield them from unscrupulous vendors and data miners? How, in periods in which 100% of their work may be happening online, which is to say the whole of their academic lives, how do we help them avoid the extraordinarily negative experiences with software systems like video conferencing and algorithmic test proctoring platforms that indisputably and disproportionately affect faculty and students of color? And where do we go when all this is over? That is, how can we best, from the position of a university library and an edtech organization, how can we help expose the fault lines of inequality, of unequal access to technology resources, to affordable content, to welcoming online experiences that the pandemic has opened up? They've always been there, those fault lines, but we have a special opportunity now to make them more visible and able to be addressed. So how do we better articulate the need for change so that we learn from this year's experiences and alter our practices and our investments in response? And how do we do all this while also supporting the welfare of our staff? Because I believe strongly that access and inclusion is not just about the end users. It's about integrating the people of a library as part of a learning community in deep and co-equal partnership with the campus that they serve. Librarians, archivists, technologists, these are people who see things from a particularly useful vantage point, have lived experiences to bring to bear, and who also deserve digital and physical safety, a welcoming and inclusive stance, and our protection and respect. So I'm so keen to hear what my co-panelists will bring to the conversation, and I'm really looking forward to our chat.